track fire, play it back.
I've been in the lab writing new shit, while most these other rappers just acting a nuisance. Don't give a fuck about them, I don't need their 2 cents. He hit me for a feature, I ain't heard from dudes since. I got an obsession with winning and drinking and killing these beats on the daily. They love me, they hate me, I don't think a single soda so this planet can save me. They saying I'm crazy, that I said maybe, but I swear I've been in my bag lately. High definition just fucked up the game, you thought I was dumb in a bag, baby. Get fucked with the laws of attraction, vision glories in love with the rap shit. Whole team bad, Mike Jackson, if you catch up, y'all slacking. Dripped out high fashion with the big bang transactions, cause you know the money keeps stacking and you ain't on shit, stop capping.
You say you out here grinding, but where you at? You ain't on shit, and we all know for a fact, so run a lap, turn a dub into a stack. From these raps, it's a rap, this track fire, play it back. You say you out here grinding, but where you at? You ain't on shit, and we all know for a fact, so run a lap, turn the dub into a stack. From these raps, it's a rap, this track fire, play it back.
Another day, another dial for these parking meters. No orphans aside from targets. He spark from these targeted heathen from starch in the hearts of demons who far from the starks of peeling and marching like Marvin marching and stars in a partisan feeling. Yeah, gotta get it, gotta go with the flow to the O for the ones with the opposition. No part of me sees any type of honor with the artistry and with the competition. And a part of me sees a debate for the best MC like a shame just washing dishes. But the fact is I'm watching you other MCs like I was taking class from an image and no pass. Mary, bottle and talk is the homage. The cocky shit bad like if it's a performance. A carving the card of this cautious. Jump off a diamond is parchment is part of an Oscar. And starving the arts with the thought of the art of the artist who offer the bottles. Man, I don't even do trap beats.
You say you out here grinding, but where you at? Where you at? You ain't on shit, and we all know for a fact, so run a lap, turn a dub into a stack. From these raps, it's a rap, this track fire, play it back. You say you out here grinding, but where you at? Where you at? You ain't on shit, and we all know for a fact, so run a lap, turn the dub into a stack. From these raps, it's a rap, this track fire, play it back.
I wake up in the morning, remove myself from the bed, get my dad ready, then I take like 12 to the head. Somebody felt what I said, who doesn't? You really want it, I really do love it, but do it all for the flex, no talking instead. And I'll show off when I'm dead, bitch I'm awkward at best, but I've robbed for a check and I've been hit for 1, 2, it was all for the best. If I told you I would do for you, the offer is dead, cause everybody inflatable, got the option you take it to. I done lost all my faith in you, but my brother's unbreakable, keep a pistol in case I do make too headsy to aim it to. A machete with saber too, got you all out of breath, and then you're talking to death. I swear I long for your death. There ain't a motherfucking thing that they can comprehend. I do not hear it, I just be talking into the mirror. The voices in my head tell me to come nearer. Puff of oxygen, hail it through my esophagus, tailored to my hypocrisy, do it but diabolically, heir to entire prophecy, something you gotta stop to see, greatest in my acknowledgement, chief as a god and oddity, nothing less than an anomaly, never gon' stop it probably, building up on monopoly, giving up on animosity, everybody's after me, I just keep on my botany, they all just keep on watching me, witnessing in astonishment, they watching it, constantly beyond my dick and goblins, but hot as shit, the wild as shit, no need to state the obvious, the problem is, what's the next song and when are you dropping it? They always get so turned up and then I flop again, I'm wrong again, I just need to make a better song and then I'm on the shit, get audience and market it, find followers and target them, you all of this, how far you get, no need to spit the hardest shit, the song ain't even part of it. I'm dead, almost gone. The weapons are both drawn, got venom in both arms. I meant to you no harm, but winning with no R's. Get 7 to 10 strong and sever the heads off. No record has been lost, a lesson has been taught. I'm lesser than ends flawed, the devil can jet hard. Get settled in death jaws, don't ever accept loss. Prepare to reset cause, repair and correct flaws.
Chop.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that
I
up.
feel like you stuck. Just because of all the L's you been taking. It's like losing people kinda as well, right? Shit, I done lost 2 of them. Shit, 1 to the system, 1 in dirt. Like, this shit real. Like, how the fuck I supposed to stay right, you know what I'm saying? Chop.
A lot on my mind and this shit kinda hurt. Stay on my grind with these twists till it hurt. I'm smoking gas, put my heart in the verse. Yeah, it's fucked up, see my heart in the dirt. My mama crying, that hurt me the worst. Stuck in my ways like that app hills, bro. Snotty nose kid, but I never did coke. I'm always laughing, took shit as a joke. Pain in my eyes and my heart kinda sore. It's been 4 months and the shit still hurt. He died in my arms, put that shit in the wood. My bro facing life, but no, I'm not good. I'll go back, swear to God if I could. They both was my idol, I'll never be good. I'm in the trap with my bro, yeah, we straight. You don't know you lit, you get ate like a plate. Look at my brother, big bro, we straight. It's been a lot of times when a nigga couldn't think. Remember them days when I thought I was gonna sink. Look in the mirror, what's going for me? Look for the ocean, I just want to see. Can't forget you for this shit you done done. I'm in the trap in the kitchen for free. I broke her back in the backseat, running this shit like a track meet. She ride it like an athlete. I'm in the trap doing that. I'm in the trap with my brothers. Gotta get a fucking struggle. Coronavirus in my bubble. Fucking it doing no rubber. Busta rhymes when I touch it. Quarterback and Andrew Luck. Everything I'm like, fuck it. Really can't yet for nothing. Run up on me, I'ma bust it. Dropped out of school, I was hustling. I used to make plays on the field. Now I'm hunting the field, yeah, for real. Fuck around and get a deal. Move my mama to the hill. We only smoking on back.
Menace Productions.
Yeah. Shit start getting real when your team talking. I keep chalking these L tracks and leave coughing. Too ill when I spit raw like a meat market. It's AP guns, these niggas gon' need crosses. Try to cross them, you get dropped like a Christian. Nigga talking, but my bars is on lock like a prison, nigga. I'm back Adam, no Eve. If I don't make it with this rap, it's back to White Cells like Adam Levine. Niggas hate, but I don't listen to opinions. Cause if I make it, they gon' wish that I forgive them, never that though. I'm just chillin', killing niggas if it come to it. When I'm done, they gon' feel it like a gun shooting. But I don't really give a fuck like what a nun doing. Cause all I do is keep grinding like it's club music. Niggas better come correct before it's too late. When niggas actin' fishy, cast them with a new bait. Hold up. Yo, what's good, G? You mind if I go a little lyrical?
Man, knock they head off.
I got you. Yeah. I'm the best in the game, you rappers don't get offended. Y'all too pathetic, ain't shooting weapons, y'all do pretending. My time is money, won't lose a second for you to mention. Y'all lose a stress in my Uzi, stretch 'em, you lose a section. Don't use directions on road to riches, just moving methods. Don't get the picture, my crew is sending them you the message. I'm moving reckless, my draw like I do the sketches. I use my...
What up, GGTV? We're gonna go ahead and keep some tunes playing while you hop in. Check in, let me know what's going on. I'm gonna keep playing some tunes. If you guys got any new music, make sure you send it in. We go live at 4 for the actual show, and I'm gonna talk some independent talk here in a bit, but we're just vibing for the time being. Let's get it.
Competition. These niggas claiming that they ballin' with no pot to pissin'. I've been itching to rip it, witness the realest of villains. Writtens will kill in a minute. I feel I'm a menace. A minute will pass. Y'all be gone in a second. No floss with a necklace. It's certified. You ain't fucking with menace.
We still working. Yeah. We leave the feelings hurting. Yeah. One thing I know for certain. Made it out the hood, now we hear the birds chirping. Motherfucker, what's up? We getting money every day, fucking 9 to 5. It's going down, party time when we arrive. If you a snake, then we cut you off all ties. Trying to catch your buzz, bitch, shoot fly. Oh no, we can't go. Need buy 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow. I said, oh no, we can't go. Need buy 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow.
Oh no, here we go. Nothing's ever the same, and I just entered Drake mode. Working overtime, and now I'm counting the pesos. Hopped up in the booth just to do this in one take, bro. And now I'm tired, think I need me a break. Sight, who could go to sleep with all this money to make? They be sleeping on the kid, you know that's a mistake. While I'm out here stacking the cake, watching out for the snakes. Yeah, and all we know is keep going. They're saying the sky's the limit, so I'ma cut me a bow and keep flowing. Cause I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I got the crew, we about to act the fool. Cause we turn turned up, got a nice buzz brewing. Haters lamed out, what the fuck y'all doing? Finish the trilogy part 3, this shit booming. Chain on me like Nike, so you know that I'm a shooin', Kick push got me feeling like Lupe. Fiascos every time we do what you say. But oh well, tomorrow will be a new day. Vision's always on HD like it's a Blu-ray.
We still working, yeah. We leave the feelings hurting, yeah. One thing I know for certain, made it out the hood, now we hear the birds chirping. Motherfucker, what's up? We getting money every day, fucking 9 to 5. It's going down, party time when we arrive. If you a snake, then we cut you off all ties. Trying to catch your buzz, bitch, shoot fly. Oh no, we can't go. Need back 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow. I said, oh no, we can't go. Need back 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow.
It's bigger problems, you see me up and I'm working and not a place you can see, cause we always concern the person. The enemy slip through the seams like needles bleeding the worship and give it back in the sermon and breaking bread with a service. And fuck it down for the options, I got it locked and I rock these bottoms like Johnson and Son. These women like Austin and Duncan like Daryl Dawkins. I'm more aggressive than boards being broke by the Thunder Prophet. I pitch it straight like I'm Rollins and now it's up to the offense. You flip it brick and it's costing and walking off what I opted, so keep it off your offer. And I pray my safety is often and kicking shit like I'm costing and choke them all with a Charleston, chewing off when I toss them. Hey, and damn, and that's like working on my problems. I feel no question and spot them. It's innocent the way I fought them, but most nights I get captured by scenes of the post-departure apocalyptic and wings waving on to the Dalai Lama. But you slipped me one, I got it back, feeling good when I'm on the track and working hella harder, right? Like I study with Almanac, so picky with these words in the sense we never knew how to rap, but God gifted us with a pen and page and a starter.
We're still working, yeah. We leave the feelings hurting, yeah. One thing I know for certain, made it out the hood, now we hear the birds chirping. Motherfucker, what's up? We getting money every day, fucking 9 to 5. It's going down, party time when we arrive. If you a snake, then we cut you off all sides. Trying to catch your buzz, bitch, shoot fly. Oh no, we can't go. Need back 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow. I said, oh no, we can't go. Need back 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow.
Yeah. Still working, I ain't never stopped. Grind mode. When you hit the phone, just know I'm in different time zones. Hustle second nature, I can do this with my eyes closed and a blindfold. This verse is really a side note. Yeah, wrote it on my phone, it took me 5 minutes. Like Hulk Hogan in the shirt, the way that I rip it. Post show dates and everybody buy tickets. Yo song come on in the car and I skip it. Yo, I just closed another property. I own a block, you coming through the spot and it's monopoly. Nobody stopping me, all my hobbies look just like lotteries. I charge a lot of fees for the time and they need a lot of me. Good intentions, talking my mentions, it's an atrocity. I'm not the type of internet beef, you gon' end up boxing me. Keep jocking me, it's cool cause deep down I know that they rock with me. A veteran, these rappers my son so they can't get knocked to sleep. Yeah, then it's back to getting paper still. Whole family rich for generations cause I made the will. Ice cold with the flow, but I hate to chill. On every song I make a bill just to say
we still working, yeah. We leave the feelings hurting, yeah. One thing I know for certain, made it out the hood, now we hear the birds chirping. Motherfucker, what's up? We getting money every day, fucking 9 to 5. It's going down, party time when we arrive. If you a snake, then we cut you off all sides. Trying to catch your buzz, bitch, shoot fly. Oh no, we can't go. Need back 2 bands for a show. Rock stars without the rock and roll. You can't fuck up our workflow.
Yeah. Hey, what up, T?
Kylo going crazy.
Going through motion, slow motion. No, please don't waste my time. Dedication, devotion. So please don't change my vibe. Going through motion, slow motion. No, please don't waste my time. Dedication, devotion. So please don't change my vibe.
Don't change my vibe, we could FaceTime. We could do whatever, girl, I make time. Put the brakes on, vacation. Anything you wanna do, we'll do it. Long as you don't mind it, you'll be sharing me with music. Anything can happen and the girl could get me through it. I got some momentum, I'll be damned if I'ma lose it. I don't trust love, you could be the one to prove it. Please don't fuck me up, I don't usually do this, but
for you, girl, I know that I would give up everything I own. I don't got much, but when I'm with you, any place can be my home. I don't need dollars, don't need cars, I just need you to call my phone. Keep riding with me, I'm gonna take you anywhere you wanna go. Just don't waste my time. Can't you see that I'm going through motion, slow motion? No, please don't waste my time. Dedication, devotion. So please don't change my vibe. Going through motion,
anything you need, I can come by. We can have a fun time, baby girl, just unwind. Staying up late to the sunshine, pocket full of blood dimes, 100 to the fat line. Bitch, you're gonna flatline, smack her on the ass and she asked my name, number, place of business. So I write it down, still steady, pray forgiveness. Little heady, but my rhymes fine. Smoking on something ground fine. We on cloud nine, you be all my time. You don't even sip wine, you just wanna smoke mine. Roll weed overseas, got you on your fucking knees, begging them please, cause you want the fucking cheese. You be fucking all the G's, I be calculate the fees. You be fucking with my piece, and now I think you need a leave. Sucking like a leech, fucking on the beach. 7 days a week, and that's enough to make me free. Just don't blow my high. Can't you see that I'm
Going through motion, slow motion. No, please don't waste my time. Dedication, devotion. So please don't change my vibe. Going through motion, slow motion. No, please don't waste my time. Dedication, devotion. So please don't change my vibe.
If you're on the live right now, I am going to be talking some independent artist talk here in about 5 minutes. Before I do, I want to play one of my last songs, probably my last song before I go live today. Welcome everybody who's in. I'm gonna give my official greeting when the show officially starts. As you guys know, this is the pre-show. So yeah, I just wanted to show this song some love. I ain't heard it in a minute, and it came up in my queue, so I'm definitely gonna play this. But stay tuned. We're gonna be talking here soon.
Yeah, ayy. It's drama. And Sykes? TFE up in his bitch. Watch out for him though, he might really fuck your bitch. Hey, I got the sauce, I got the drip, shawty, yeah, I'm in the house. Yeah, it's a big body, ayy, solid as rock. No can't shit stop me. You know the drama got sauce, yeah, you know the drama go off. Everybody wanna fuck with the kid, I ain't stuck with the kid. And I'm up in this bitch, and I'm running this shit. Dick up in your bitch, and I'm dumping the clip. No fucks in the clip, get buck and get lit. We be loud at the shows like the subs and the kicks. Getting dubs, getting rich, puff in the shit. TFE be the squad, untouchable, drip, untouchable. I got the sauce, I got the drip, shawty, yeah, I'm in the house. Yeah, it's a big body, ayy, solid as rock. No can't shit stop me. You know the drama got sauce, yeah, you know the drama go off, ayy. Don't get lost in the sauce while I'm serving. From this planet, no I'm not, bitch, not an earthling. Put my dick inside of your bitch, she not a virgin, I'm not a good person. And I took all of these drugs, I don't think they working. Romo got the mask on like we purging. Cut it out just like a surgeon. Swear we strapped up just like insurgents. No, I keep it chopping for the serpents. No, I keep it clean like detergent. Itch keep on sucking and slurping. I might keep a bitch for a servant. I'm in your streets and I'm serving. Came from the gutter, if I got it, I earned it. Watching, I learned it. Coded the streets from my mentor. She sucked my soul out just like a dementor. Don't make it hot like the embers. I might just set off the smoking detector. Forces of 3 brothers, I'm the protector. It's going down, I'll crump pull the lever. Tell them the truth, there ain't no one that's better. I will be doing this rap shit forever. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa words, man. Your bitch is choosing, just let her. I got her pussy busting like Berettas. She saying fuck for the pleasure. Boy, you can fuck with us never. You can stay salty on pepper. I make it rain like the weather. I make it change for the better. I'm like the monsters from Tremors. I just stay high like a tenor. I fuck them rough, I do not live them tender. Pussy and blunts are what I like for dinner. I got the sauce, I make them remember. I got the drip, shawty, yeah, I'm in the house. Yeah, it's a big body, ayy, solid as rock. No can't shit stop me, ayy. You know the drama got sauce, ayy. You know TF gon' go off, ayy.
These hoes ain't weren't fucking with me. Now she spreading her legs and trying to catch a disease. Exhale to smoke, fuck the stress I don't need. The fakes in my line trying to smoke on my weed. Only smoke with the homies, this shit isn't free. Fuck your fake love, cause it's not for me. Claim that you hard, but it's pussy, I see. True fortune, the fam can't fuck with a team. A lot of you lames really fishy to me. Stay in your lane when you talk about Sykes. I'm fucked in the head and I'll fuck up your life. My Debo, your chain it right off on your bike. Dick so good, turn a lesbian's wife. You say that I'm soft when I start to do right. Start talking shit like you wanna fight. Shut the fuck up, cause you killing my vibe. Testing my patience, I'll knock off your light. Cut off your head, cause I'm not from this world. Say you a man, but you sound like a girl. Thought Morgan was dead, but Sykes making it clear. Living the dream, yeah, this is our year. We got the sauce and these haters got fear. You searching for God, we just look in the mirror. You searching for God, we just look in the mirror. I got the drip, shawty, hey. This is a big body, hey.
All right. How are we feeling today? So a lot of new changes are going through. I say this every fucking week, but a lot of new changes are going through. GGTV is going to be just going through a couple of changes. If you want to get with us and stay on top of some of the changes, head over to goodlife.com/GGTV. Goodlife.com is right there, but put /GGTV and you can sign up for our email. It's the easiest way to get all the new updates. It's the way we are going to announce the contest that I'm going to be talking about here in about 10 minutes. But it's just a good way for you to stay on top of things while we're transitioning, because by the end, what my hope is for GGTV is to have it be a cool staple in the community for us to all come together, and I think we're getting there. But the official show starts at 4. What I'm going to start doing is a pre-show from 3:30 until 4, where I'll play some of my favorite songs that get sent in to review to try to, show off some of those. And also just talk, one on a few as far as independent music talk. Some shit I wish that would have been available when I was starting out, or even when, I didn't know a lot and was doing music just kind of blindly. So I'm going to pick a few topics. Sometimes I'll pick something that somebody emails me. Sometimes I'll pick something that I just saw in the news. Last week we talked about vinyl and CDs, about how vinyl's kind of making a comeback, and if independent artists should invest in getting vinyl. And I had a couple artists that I actually helped after the live last week get some vinyl ordered for themselves. And I'm, just to recap on last week's, I'm not against vinyl. I don't think that if you're not touring and you're not currently selling albums, I don't think that you should be worrying about vinyl. But if you're touring and you've got a fan base that will buy your vinyl just to have it on their wall or even to play it, I think it's a cool investment, but you just got to have that fan base. But anyway, I was actually emailed this last week. I went to Vegas and partied hard with my wife and her friends and a good friend of mine. And while we were in Vegas, I got an email on the Good Gang TV email list, and it was somebody asking about some tips that I'd give to a musician. And it's kind of wild because, the Good Gang email is open for it's mostly people who have tuned into Good Gang TV before, and most of them know I give tips. But they did mention they wanted my 5 top tips that I thought every musician should hear. And it took me a while. I even spent part of my vacation in the hotel room just, kind of wondering what I wanted to say, because there's a lot of tips I could give. There's a lot. And I give them almost every show. I noticed that a lot of these tips, they're ones that you're probably going to be annoyed because I've said them so many times. But I tried to compile a list, and it is just 5, but I think I have a couple extras I'll probably throw in. But the first tip I had was get a website that suits you. So everybody that I know that is in music, the music industry, they've got a website. And it's always this thing about get a website. And I see a lot of artists go and put hundreds of dollars into a website, and it's not really for them. It's not made for what you want. If you're an artist that thrives off of TikTok, and you go to your website and it's just merchandise, and there's nothing for someone who might be interested in your content, make sure that your website is matched for somebody like you. I've had artists that come to me and they're like, hey, I do a lot of TikTok, I do a lot of YouTube shorts, I do a lot of Instagram reels. I want that. When I direct people to my website, I want them to see my latest videos. That's what's going to work best for that artist. Now, there's an artist that has a full line of merch, shirts, pants, shoes, hats, candy bars, condoms, literally a whole thing of merch, and they have the fan base that would buy that if it's if it's available. Their artists or their fans aren't. They're needing to see their new content, but they've already got their artists, their fans. Those artists already have their fans, so a website for them is going to look more like, where you can buy stuff, where you can level up as a fan for that artist. So just make sure, that's my first tip, is just get a website that's suited for you, that's built with you in mind. I create websites. If you need help, hit me up. If you see Drama the artist on the live today, he builds websites as well, so hit either of us up and we'll help you out, or just get your hand in it. Go to a website designer tool that's free and just see if you're good at it. Try it out. Compare to these websites of other record labels. Compare to other websites of artists around you in your community. Just, get a website that's suited for you, that is quality, and run it up. Determine some goals of yours and execute those goals. The number 2 tip I've got is do your research, and this applies to everything. When I was first doing music, when I was just rapping, I didn't have a record label, I didn't have anything. I was doing research, I started rapping when I was 9. So I was doing research by listening to rappers that I wanted to be like, and listening to music that touched me in a way that made me feel, goosebumps when I heard a song, and studied those artists. When I leveled up and I wanted to own my record label and help other artists out, I had to do my research and look up, contracts and legalities in different states, and just always be doing research. I wanted to learn how to edit videos, so I spent 2 weeks, 10 hours a day on YouTube, staying up all night learning how to edit videos for this TV show we were doing right now. But just do your research. No, even if you're not going to be the one doing something, do your research so that you know what to expect when you show up. If you're having a video shot and you're not a videographer, you're not a director, do the research on what other videos are looking like. Do the research on what video editors now are doing in the workspace. And that way you can show up and say, hey, I don't know a lot, but I know this, and maybe we can do this, and you could have an actual educated conversation with somebody. The amount of times that people come to me, and not to diss on anyone in the live, but anyone that comes to me and they're like, hey, how do I get my music heard? Get some information. And it's like, you're hitting me up, man. Like, do your research. I run a review show. I'll review your song. All you gotta do is send it through. So that's a major tip. Just do your research on everything. You can never have too much knowledge. Number 3, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but get your contracts in place early. It'll never hurt to type up an agreement and have both parties sign, just saying, when this album releases, this is how much you get percentage, this is how much I get. You produce this song, this is what's going to happen here. You're going to promote the show, and I'm going to promote the show, and we're going to split tickets. Just make sure you have some kind of agreement. Contracts sound scary, but there's plenty of websites you can go and, just get contracts that you can just edit yourself. It's never going to compare to having a lawyer, but if you can't afford a lawyer, the next best thing is to have an agreement in place just in case something happens. Obviously, if you're in a position where you're going to be required to have a lawyer, obviously get a lawyer. And if you're feeling unsure about something, start an LLC or some high-level contracts. Maybe you're dealing with a couple $1,000s or more. Yeah, get a contract for that stuff, or get a lawyer for that stuff. I'm sorry, but if at the very least, make sure you're at least having some agreements and you're getting them early. If you can get them in before you even start the project, do it, because you'll scare off the people who are going to screw you over. If we're being honest, nobody's worried about an agreement if they're planning on fulfilling their agreement. So that's my number 3. Number 4, if you are able to do it yourself, do that, but only if it comes with quality. So those of you who know, I run this show straight from my attic. It's not a movie studio or anything like that. It's in my office in my attic. But it's quality. It looks good. It might not look as good as it can, but I can do it myself without paying somebody a shit ton of money, and I can run it up. I handle a lot of my own promotion. Same kind of thing. I learned how to do it. I did my research, and I still pay for people to promote my songs. So I at least know what they're doing when I pay them. But if I was able to do it myself in a quality way and scale up the way that these other promoters that have worked for 10, 20 years can, then I would do it myself. But If you can, if you're able, do it yourself. I make my own shirts. As you can see behind me, I've got a heat press and a Cricut, and it works good. I can make as many shirts as I want, as long as, you know, if I'm selling a shirt for $20, it's nothing for me to go take that 20 and go buy the supplies to come back here and make a shirt. And it's quality. So that's number 4. And the last one I've got is network and build relationships. And that does not just mean with your community of artists. Network with fans, network with venues, network with promoters, network with obviously other artists in your community, network with anyone you can. A lot of the coolest business partnerships that I've ever had with, as far as Good Life goes, have been just from meeting somebody that owned a bar or that had a baseball team or that, you know, wanted to start a business here in town and just wanted some help with something little. So always be networking, always be building relationships. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for any musician. Obviously they're not in any order, and I kind of just threw them together while I was on vacation, but get a website that's suited for you. Do your research in any case. Get contracts in place early. If you can, do it yourself, but only if it's with quality. And network and build relationships with both artists, fans, and anyone that you think that either you can help out or that can help you out in your career. So yeah, that's today's run through as far as independent artists. We're getting to the end of our pre-show time, so I'm going to go ahead and start announcing for our official Good Gang TV. So what is good? If you're in, I see Drama was in here. What up, Big Red? I got your song downloaded. It is in here. Let me refresh, make sure I got some new ones. What's good? Invis Flux, I think you're a new viewer, bro, so let us know if you have any questions. Basically just gonna start getting to reviews here pretty soon. And HBG Choppa, I haven't gotten yours yet, so if you sent it a while ago, let me know and I'll refresh the page. But what is good gang? That is Big Red from Nebraska, bro. Tuning in on Twitch. We're all the way in Nebraska. Where are you from, Invis Flux? Alright, what's good gang? My name is Adam Bond the King, and it is August 1st. This is Good Gang Television. So, for those of you who've been in here since the pre-show, you probably know I've said it a bunch of times, but today we're going to be talking a lot about this contest that I'm hosting along with Drama the Artist, and it's free. It's being judged by obviously me and Drama, and also a celebrity guest judge of Table the Truth. And if you are doing anything in the independent music scene, you know who Table the Truth is. He will be going on tour with Strange Music, King ISO, and Tech 9. I believe starting September. So we're gonna hurry up and get this contest rolled through so that he can participate and get you guys voted for. So I'll be talking about that a little bit here in a minute. I did want to let everyone in the live know that our email list is open, so you can either email your song up here to goodgangtv@gmail.com if you are an artist. But if you're just a fan, a listener, you know, somebody who just enjoys music, go to goodlife.com/ggtv and sign up for our email list. That way you can be let known when we're going to go live and when we're doing stuff as we go. So without any other complications, hot as hell up here, I want to take a minute to tell you guys about something really cool that we're going to be doing. So a couple years ago, I had the idea for a contest. So basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a full contest where we could show off people's skills. It's not so much about how much of a fan base they have solely. It's not so much based on the beat they choose. It's not based on, you know, how good their hook is. I just want to hear 16 bars. And the first time we did the contest, it was super cool. We had, I think, just under 100 submissions, like 96 or something. And we had 3 rounds. The first round I think we took like 40. Second round, we only had 10. And then Patty Boy from Iowa is the one who took the crown last time. And there was a whole slew of prizes. There was interviews. There was, mix and masters. There was beats. There was videos. And this time won't be any less. Actually, we've added quite a bit more prizes. And as I go through sponsors and I'm talking to people on the daily, we've even added a couple since we've announced it. And we just announced it last week. So something pretty cool. But I wanted to go through and show you guys a little bit of what it is. So basically, it's a free contest. I listed everything here on the website. So if you're following along with us, I'll try to read as much as I can. But if you want to follow along on your own, after we end the live, you can go to www.goodlife.com/16bars. And obviously it's SICKSTEEN bars. But I'll leave a link on here as soon as we get off here. But basically, it's really simple. You record a video of you rapping a 16-bar verse. Don't send me a recording. Don't send me a lyric video. I want a live video of you to the camera rapping 16 bars that you wrote. It can be to any beat. It can be to acapella. Just record your live video and upload it to YouTube as 16 bars submission - your artist name. And then send that to 16bars@gmail.com. Super simple. I left some of the rules and stuff here. I'll just kind of go over it, but it's just 2 rounds this time. On the first round, you guys can do it a cappella, or you can pick a beat. On the second round, we're actually going to provide a beat. That way we can vote or judge kind of on the way that you ride the beat, because that's very important. The 5 things you're going to be judged on are going to be flow, wordplay, content, originality, and style. And then in the last round, we're going to open up a phone line for your fans to text. So if you've got talent and you've got no fans, you could take this. If you've got less talent but you've got a 500 fan base, you could take this. It's really up in the air. If you're dope and you've got a good fan base, you could take this in a second. So we're gonna announce the finalists on August 15th. It don't have to be freestyled. You can freestyle it if you'd like, if that makes you feel better, but I'm really interested in wordplay, originality, content, and style. So artists, you know what you have to do. Send us a live video of you rapping a 16-bar verse, and you are entered. We'll keep up with you through email. Voters, make sure, if you are not an artist but you want to keep up, we will list off all the finalists and their videos when we get them. So August 15th. And you guys can just go and look and listen to them and vote for who you want. You can vote one time per number. So if you've got multiple phones, don't be afraid. Hop on there and send another vote in. We are going to end the contest on August 29th, and that will be the 5th Sunday of August. So it'll be a special GGTV episode. We're going to announce the artists on the actual live. But this is what I wanted to show, and I don't think I can zoom in any. But if you are able to, make sure you go to goodlife.com/16bars, and you can check out all these prizes right there on the website. But for third place, you're going to get a free 16 bars t-shirt, an hour consultation with me, a leased beat, 1 free artwork that can be a logo, that can be the front of an album, that can be the back of an album, that can be anything. You'll get the promotion of 1 single or event through my circuit. So anyone that I mess with, anyone that's currently with us, will share that too. And then you're added to the Ear to the Heat playlist. Second place, you'll get all those third place prizes, but you'll also get an interview on Good Gang TV, a free lyric video, a guarantee to a show that we have coming up, or an additional free leased beat, and an official free leased beat. And for anything that you can't make it to, let's say it's a show and you get married that day or something, we'll make sure to make it right with the prizes so you can still win. And then first place, you get all those third place prizes. You also get an interview on GGTV, a free mastered single, free lyric video, major distribution for 1 single, Again, if you don't need that, you can swap that out for a show. You get an exclusive beat, another free artwork, and then a merch bundle. So we'll discuss the details, but mostly it's probably going to be a $100 merch bundle. You can get a couple shirts, some bandanas, maybe some pants, or if you want to just get all shirts, we'll just discuss it after you're done. But make sure you guys go to goodlife.com/16bars. That way you can kind of see all of it for yourself, because it's gonna be a move. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, I think we had 500, something like 480 maybe votes this last time. So I'm expecting to probably double that with the amount of artists that I work with now. At the time, I wasn't doing music consultations and I wasn't really working with a lot of artists, so we didn't have a lot going on as far as that goes, but we still pushed it out to all the artists that did it. 96 submissions. It was crazy. It was really fun. So if you're an artist, make sure that you get on that 16 bars challenge. It's going to be fun, and it's a good way to get your name out there, because there's a lot of people who are behind the scenes and behind the camera on this contest. So it'll be nice. It'll be a good way to get your name out there. If you are still on the live, shout out to you. What's up? Let us know what you're doing on this beautiful Sunday. It is beautiful outside. I don't know where all you guys are from. I see that Invis Flux is in Fort Collins. But we out here in Kearney, it's very nice outside. It's been hot as balls the last couple weeks, so it's a nice change. I don't have a ton of reviews today, so it'll probably be a short show as far as the reviews go, but I've got a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting those reviews loaded in. But one thing I do want to tell people, I've been getting a lot of reviews that are videos, that are not MP3s, that are not tagged with the artist name, and that's up to you. If you guys want to send that stuff in, if I can't figure out a way, I'll try anything. Today I had a YouTube video sent to me, and I had to YouTube to MP3 it just to play it today. If I can figure it out, I'll figure it out for you guys. But if not, I'm not liable for playing anything that's not sent as an MP3. And I add all these songs to my DJ queue so that when I'm out DJing parties, I can throw in a couple of those and try to promote you guys. But if I don't know who the artist is, it doesn't do you guys much of anything for me to play it. So make sure you guys tag your MP3s with the artist name, just so I can help you guys out as well. This next song I got for the first review song of the day, I believe it's called The Mission. Let me look real quick. And I think it's by Jake the Face. And I think this might have got played last week, but I had a resubmission, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. So, as always, I'm going to play the song. I'm going to give a review of my own. You in the chat, if you guys would, let me know what you guys think of the song from a scale of 1 to 10, and let the artist know why. This is The Mission by Jake the Face.
They thought that they could keep me locked up in the system. I just had to grow up and finally rise against them. I'm not a delinquent that doesn't want to listen. The voices in my head, they can be a little vicious. It's not that I don't see it, I just have a different vision. My choices are the reason that I ended up in prison. Running with the gang and trying to smoke the opposition. Had to change my lane and focus on a different mission. 1,000 days alone can really make you notice what your life is missing. I promised to my son that his lifestyle would be different, that he would have a father who would always be present. I'm working for the future so that I don't have regrets yet. As a juvenile, I was institutionalized, property of state, an enemy of the public eye. Shouldn't be labeled forever this way. They thought thought that they could keep me locked up in the system. I just had to grow up and finally rise against them. I'm not a delinquent that doesn't want to listen. The voices in my head, they can be a little vicious. It's not that I don't see it, I just have a different vision. My choices are the reason that I ended up in prison. Running with the gang and trying to smoke the opposition. Had to change my lane and focus on a different beat. Cause I know that people change, yeah. I know that people, it's evolution that some of us do the hard way. The way that I was raised, yeah, I saw it all the hard way. Broke it down to pieces, breathe it deep, go down a long way. Crack another bottle, chug it down and sing a song, yeah, hey. Working for $1, man, my mama tried it always. Working doubles in the night and in them long days, but couldn't get ahead. Thought that they could keep me locked up in the system. I just had to grow up and finally rise against them. I'm not a delinquent that doesn't want to listen. The voices in my head, they can be a little vicious. It's not that I don't see it, I just have a different vision. My choices are the reason that I ended up in prison. Running with the gang and trying to smoke the opposition. Had to change my lane and focus on a different mission. 1,000 days alone.
All right. I see you, Big Red. Yeah, it did have a little bit of a Xan feeling to it, Lil Xan. I didn't listen to a lot of Lil Xan, but it did. It had a little bit. There was a couple times, I said this last time, there's a couple times that it came off beat. His rhyme scheme wasn't 100%. The beat was cool. The hook was catchy. I don't even know what he said at the beginning, but it's playing over and over again in my head. So as far as the catchiness of it, I liked it. I would give it like a 6.5. I think it's a decent song. I don't think it's amazing. I think there's a lot of work that could go into it. The beat and the mixing all sounded good, but just some artistry things I would tweak. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Give me a scale of 1 to 10, and let me know why. I've said it a bunch, but we're trying to start a community scoreboard, so that way I can factor in all your guys' stuff with mine. But I can't do that with 3 or 4 votes. So if we get a good community of people in here, I'll start doing that again. I'm gonna keep it rolling to the next one. This next one we got, he's in the live. This is Big Red featuring Steve-O and Mike Gitt'em, and I know and respect all these people very, very, very closely. They're very good. I've listened to all 3 of these people's music since I was a little kid. So yeah, let's get to it.
Red's done all kind of shit. I might have sold some bricks. Don't wear designer shit. Got on my Birks and shit. Me and Gewd, I'm swinging. Got homies gang banging. They gon' ask you what you claiming. What your nickname, what your name is. Used to smoke like a TP. Used to try to make a buck off of my CD. Even if I get rich, I'm gonna be me. I don't even drink, I don't need me a DD. Swing around the city in a caddy with a TV. I don't really care about these haters, better believe me. Only reason they hating because they wanna be me. All I do is win, 3P.
I remain tried and truest. Name something, I've been through it. You talk big and I do it. We get so lost in this music. On the clock, money is moving. They can't stop what we is doing. On the flop, losers be losing. On the top, shooters be shooting.
Then I don't trust it, cause nothing's free. Easy gets you busted. Easy does it, don't move too fast. I'm paranoid, blame it on my past. Foot on the gas and I'm gassed up too. You ain't know what I've been through. Middle finger straight to you cowards. Still my life but can't cut my power. Build a country off the back of blacks. 40 acres in a bag of crack. Made 100 stacks, gotta give it back. You pay hella tax to your uncle saying, fuck that nigga man, need a better plan. You know what I'm saying, grandma always praying for her babies and her babies too. People hella crazy, people shady too. Dealing with the struggle, we gon' make it through. Every obstacle we steady break. breaking through. Me and my people and all of my family too. Lord, I'm praying to you, protect all of them. Forgive all the sins. Sometimes all we know is revenge. Hitting the lick, then we gone like the wind. Avoiding the pen, we working to win.
Yeah, that shit's hot. I like that a lot. I lived a lot of my life in Texas, so that shit hit home for me. The second verse was killer. That second verse was insane. Yeah, there's nothing I can really say bad about it. The beat was hard. I know what you were going for. The hook went perfect. The verses were all good. You started it off really good. But yeah, Get him fucked that up. He really did. He killed that. Yeah, it's a 8 for me, bro. I was gonna say 7.5, but really, there's nothing I can't complain about it at all. It's an 8, maybe even an 8.5. I'm gonna add that for show to my DJ list. Yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I think that shit was good. Shout out Big Red on that. That was dope. So while I'm waiting for this last one to come through, I got one more I can play. Hopefully HBG sends me his. But right now I got My Final Thought by The Wretched and Drag On Head. So let's get it.
Stuck in my head with these constant questions, knowing that I'm stressing. There's no right answer to this cancer that I'm suppressing. Pressing for perfection with the Smith & Wesson. Time I spin this barrel and end this peril. 1 shell in and 5 on the table. How much would you bet that even your so-called best friend wouldn't save you? At your lowest with no one at the table. Welcome to my twisted fable. Left face down with my lungs still smoking from the drugs I'm choking. No joke, the pressure for perfection that I pursue. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? As I sit here in silence, I try to come to my senses before I pull this trigger and end it with a bang. Nothing but gun smoke. Now you're sitting front row at my funeral, holding your tears back like you gave a damn. But where were you when I needed a hand? Where were you when I had this gun to my head? Sent a text while I was loading 6 in with no response, so I clicked it. This COVID got people sick, man. This pandemic got me wanting to end it with drastic measures. This depression lingers, got me pushing on this trigger, digging deeper. Now I'm contemplating relapse, styling drug dealers as a last-ditch effort to relax instead of using this gun in my lap. The lesser of two evils, a chance to wake another day because you can't come back from a bullet to the brain. Time I change, break from this self-made cage, rid this ball and chain. If it wasn't for this music, I'd lose it. Try and silence this, you'll get 2 to the chest, laid to rest. No regrets, my 5th Amendment put to the test. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. That drivel that you spit got me clenching fists, I'm seeing red. Now open that mouth and bite the curb, you bitch. American History Act, don't take offense. Some built fences, some are just sensitive. It's 2021, you Nancy. Now they're trying to cancel M 21 years after Stan. Hey Gen Z, you ever heard of ICP? Now back to the topic, these are my final thoughts I often process each day, getting closer to putting that final nail to my coffin, steady coughing from the THC. Mary Jane got my lungs looking like a lit Christmas tree. Just relax and blaze with me, it's time we all end this hate. We are all one and the same, we've made mistakes, now it's time to change.
Just relax and blaze with me, it's time we all end this hate.
We are all one and the same, we've made mistakes.
Just relax and blaze with me, it's time we all end this hate. Time we all end this hate.
Okay, so this is the part of my job that I hate. So I have to rate this song as is. And before I go in on the artist, I'm not gonna go in. Before I talk about the artist, the song was mixed and mastered very poorly. It's really, really bad. It's hard to listen to. It sounds like, and I know it wasn't, it probably was recorded in a nice studio, but it sounds like you were recording in a bathroom. And I know that's an effect you probably put on. In my opinion, and don't take this, I really don't know this artist personally, but it sounds like when I first started rapping and we were trying to add effects that we thought were super different and like no one was using, we were trying to put stuff on our songs that the industry wasn't and seeing if it would like stick. This is what it reminds me of. Super like echoey lyrics, doesn't say, the verses really sounded really bad. I don't think you were on flow. I was trying to find the rhyme scheme and it seemed like you were just running on a lot. And I didn't really hear any bars that were like that really stood out to me. Overall, I think the song's like a 3. And with the right mixing and mastering, it maybe go up to a 4 and 4.5 maybe. But the real thing in this song that I think would help the artist and would boost the score for me is take some time to like work on the flow. It sounds ridiculous, but a lot of artists they don't hear this enough. But you need to like plan your rhyme schemes and less of the dog, fog, smog, and intricate rhyme schemes, and making sure that you're on the beat and your flow's ending where people can hear you rhyme. It just seemed jumbled to me. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good song. That's getting a 3 for me. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I see Caleb. I see you, bro. What would you give it? What would you rate it out of 10? But while I'm waiting on that, let me make sure I don't have any more songs that I can play today. I know I was waiting on HBG Choppa, and I'm excited because if you guys tuned in last week, HBG kind of threw 2 songs to us that were just killer. They were insane. Yeah. Yep, Caleb, I feel you. Yep, I'm right with you. I gave it a 3. I know I've given other songs 5s, 4s, 5.5s, and they were a lot cleaner than that song was. So that's where my score is, where it's at. But it looks like we're at the end of our reviews for today. A couple things I want to leave you guys with. The next time you hear from me on GGTV, we will be talking about the finalists and announcing the finalists for the 16 Bars Challenge. So if you are an artist, any artist, I don't want to see somebody out here too good for a contest. You know what I mean? If you're quote unquote the best, or you think you qualify to be a household name around here or anywhere in the nation, I better see you on here. Because at the end of the day, there's too many dope ass artists that I work with personally, but even just out there, we're in a time of so much artistry. So if you aren't getting on the 16 Bars Challenge, I'm gonna just assume that you don't take yourself seriously, because if there's any reason to showcase your skills, it's to show what you can do to an audience that really might not even know of you. A lot of the people on the last 16 Bars Challenge, the artists started doing songs together because they respected each other's videos. Like, it's a cool ass community. It's a cool ass thing to hop into and do. So make sure you guys get involved with that. Again, if you guys aren't already, go sign up for the email list over at goodlife.com. It's super easy, and I don't annoy you. I just send you updates a couple times a month, let you know what's going on. Yeah, other than that, I don't have a lot. The next time you'll see me live will be like on stage. Will be end of the year. We're putting something together right now for a tour, so that'll be fun. Stay watching out for Kaizo's project that's coming out. It's supposed to come out probably next month, so stay tuned for that. You know, it's always a vibe when Kaizo puts his name on it. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to hop in and hang out with my squad, hang out with my people here, and make sure you guys knew about the 16 bars contest. Make sure, if you are an artist, you get on that contest. And yes, Drama said bring your fucking best. We do not want to see any subpar shit on our contest. If you are the best, you better get in. And if you're not, we're gonna let you know. You know what I mean? So don't be scared. But that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. I hope you guys have an amazing month. It's almost time for school to get back in, so parents, good luck. But yeah, let's run it up till the end of the year. I'll see you guys